So everybody talks about confidence, but nobody teaches Moxie, and I want to fix that. Well, let's talk about the elephant in every girl power room. The first thing everyone preaches is confidence, but nobody's teaching Moxie. And you've heard it. You've heard it a million times. Just be confident. Speak up. Go after it. But what if you don't feel confident? And what if you fail? What if you try and it falls apart? Those are thoughts in your head. And that's where Moxie comes in. And Moxie is not the spark to get started. That's grit. But it's the reason you don't give up when it gets hard. So what are they getting wrong about confidence? Well, confidence is the end product, not the starting point. But social media acts like it's the requirement to even begin, or coaches or teachers, they tell you, feel confident before you speak, before you even try something, before you lead or post something on social media, or before you ask questions, or before you try out for the team or get up to bat. But how are you supposed to feel confident doing something you've never done before? I mean, that is totally backwards. Confidence is what shows up after you've fallen and decided to keep going anyway. And the thing that helps you get back up, well, that's Moxie. So what is Moxie? Moxie isn't about the first move. It's actually about the second one, the third, the 10th, and so on. It's what kicks in after the fall, after the awkward moment, after the idea flops or the comment stings, or the risk it just doesn't land. And Moxie says, yeah, that sucked, but I'm still not done. Or, hey, that didn't go how I wanted, but I'm showing up again. They might be watching, but I'm not quitting. It's not about fake bravery or pretending you're unfazed. It's about staying in the game even when it's messy, especially when it's messy. Confidence, I know, it feels good, but Moxie gets you through the part that doesn't. So why is Moxie the missing ingredient? Well, girls are praised when they're confident. But the second they slip up in public, they are judged, and they're judged hard. They get labeled. They're identified as too much, or bossy, emotional, or loud. So their response is natural. They shrink, or they quit, or they stop trying in front of people because no one told them. Failure is part of the recipe. You can expect to fail. That's what Moxie teaches, that you're not broken if you mess up. You're building something, and that takes tries more than once. That's the message inside Mix, Stir, and Rise. Confidence is built with our ingredients of grit, Moxie, and critical thinking. You mix, you stir, and rise over and over again. So how do we fix this? Well, we stop treating confidence like it's a personality trait, and we start teaching it like the recipe it is. And that means a few things. Well, you need to normalize falling short. Make it that part of the plan. You need to expect the awkward beginnings and middles and ends. Reward persistence, not perfection. We teach girls that Moxie isn't about being fearless. It's about knowing that the fall might come, probably will, and doing it anyway. Not once, but again and again. Confidence doesn't grow in a vacuum. It grows in the moments you choose not to quit. Moxie is real. Moxie shows up when a girl bombs a presentation and she signs up to speak again. When she gets benched, but she keeps training and comes back. When she posts something real and gets crickets, but she continues to post. Moxie doesn't ask you to fake it. It asks you to keep going, even when nobody's applauding. So yeah, everyone talks confidence, but here I teach the real ingredients. Confidence is the cake, and Moxie is one of the ingredients in that great cake. So do you want the full recipe? Grab my book, Mix, Stir, and Rise. It's confidence that grows with you, burnt edges and all. So when was a time that you wanted to give up but you didn't? Drop it in the comments.